that you can send to her, including the protocols and things, the code and things that she can use, and that she can just start playing with it straight away. So she'll be able to get all the information that is in here onto whatever she's creating.
Cool.
So this is just a demo version. So and so when you come here, you've got basically dashboards, which is like a home screen, managed data, which is, so this is looking at, I need to select an instrument first. So we can see, I think there's a couple of thousand instruments around the world back home, and we can run reports on instruments. We can see when something's wrong and notify somebody saying, look, something looks a bit odd.
Cool.
You might want to go out and check it out. So we've got an AQI, and I'll use that one there. It's a demo unit.
So most everyone uses the cloud-based, and you have access to that data, is that right?
If they choose to let us have access.
So some are going to keep it proprietary.
But by default, if they've got a plan, we have access to it, and we're quite upfront about that. And that's not to, that's just to get back statistics,
diagnostics,
figure out when something's wrong. So we can now go into this instrument here, and we can see what's happening. This is on an averaging period of 1 hour. We can also change this date. I'll see if we've got. It's going to be really.
So this display is an average of 1 hour, but you still have all the raw data back.
In the
file somewhere.
And the reason we don't go any less than 10 minutes is that it's just a computing power. So maybe I'll just make it for that. I'll just make it. I'll keep it on an hour, and I'll just go back a year. So you can see all the CO.
This is okay. A carbon. Okay.
SO2, PM1, PM2.5. So this particular unit has wind speed. We've got all sorts of stuff. Wind direction, rain, temperature.
So we didn't get the PM. So
No.
We have the other ones. We have
yeah. So if we go on our version of this, it wouldn't show anything for the PM number?
No.
We'd have to integrate it ourselves.
Oh, got it.
So then we've got some wind roses here. So that's looking at the wind direction. SO2, PMs are figuring out where the source was, the source direction for TSP.
And did you say that was with an integrated weather station, or are you accessing?
We do sell weather stations.
Okay.
But if you've got your own, we sell an interface that can be wired into, and then the guys just need to know. They just need to know the details around what the specification is, so that they know what
the sensor is and everything.
So they can set it up. Yeah. So now you can see a portion, the value and the direction that it's coming from. So it's quite important if you've got a construction site or something that's generating.
Bus stop or something. Yeah.
And then people are saying it's coming from that construction site, but the wind might have actually been blowing towards the construction site, and it might be. The guy mowing the golf course. This is where wind and things can come in quite helpful. So it's good that you've got that up there, because that's going to be really beneficial in being able to overlay the data. So then the table information shows you the raw data, and this is where it gets down to by the minute value. So that's
cool.
That's not average. That's just completely raw, and then you can export that data.
Right.
You just go download data, and you can choose what to. Now this I'm probably going a bit more detail than you need to at this stage, but you can add in. You can go to the journal, and if you're looking at the instrument or doing servicing, you can make an edit in here.
Okay, cool.
So, look, here we go. Today, okay, somebody at work was probably doing something, so they've written things that they've done on the instrument today. They've turned on the SO2. I think they clear them out every now and then, so we won't have the whole history. So, that's just today. So, I don't delve into this.
And this is the web interface tool we're looking at.
That's correct. Yep. So I'm just going to go back to. Let's go back to configure instrument, and this is where you set up configuring the instrument. You can set up how often you want the data to be pushed. You can look at the Wi-Fi address, set up your Ethernet and IP addresses. Configure your set up enable your different sensors that are used. It's already set up, so when you log in, it will already be configured for you.
Okay.
You won't need to do anything.
Okay.
But if you add things in, then we'll probably step you through it, or we might do it for you
Mhm.
from the factory. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And so this is accessed through a password?
Correct. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
It's, it's looking at licenses. So
And it's happy with, this plays well with mobile phones and tablets and everything, or do you guys have a recommended browser configuration?
no, Apple, Android,
Okay.
Google. As long as there's not actually any software that you need to download or set up.
It's all browser
It's
based.
all browser based.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yep. Even the Wi-Fi version, Ethernet version, it's all
Cool.
accessed through browser.
And what do we call the interface? What's the name for it?
Aeroqual Cloud.
Aeroqual Cloud. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Cool.